First of all, before I get started, I would like to thank Mike Laporte for hosting us down here today. Could I get a little round of applause for Mike? So Smitty was not able to be with us here today. Hello from New Jersey and the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. I regret that last-minute challenges prevent me from being here in St. Clair this morning with all of you and my good friends of the Blue Water Offshore Racing Association. It has been 14 years since the partnership between Offshore Racing Association and the Blue Water Offshore Racing Association began, and the OPA is proud to be returning on this historic year, the 25th anniversary of the St. Clair River Classic offshore race. Our teams from OPA hold this race site close to our hearts and feel right at home in your wonderful community, and looking forward to our 14th year racing here. Your venue is comfortable with everything close to the race village and the race course. Blue Water and its amazing team of volunteers work like a well-oiled machine in managing the event. My hat is off to this great team. This year's event brings more excitement to the sport as OPA has partnered with a great international racing organization, Powerboat P1. This partnership and the APBA Offshore Championship Series are bringing renewed interest in our sport, increased boat count to our race sites with teams from many countries. This year's St. Clair River Classic can expect 60 race teams and their families to visit for the weekend, provide some truly exciting racing, and be available for our fans to get right up close and personal with our boats and team members in Race Village along the Main Street in downtown St. Clair. And I'm truly excited about the major announcement being made here today in supporting of this magnificent race site. Many racers over the years have set their sights on Key West, Florida as being their favorite race venue, and it is said to be the best, you must win Key West. I will tell you, St. Clair has become known as the Key West of the
driver and throttleman in the race boat together. And if you're not all that familiar with racing, the Broadco boat is behind us here, and there is a seat for the driver and the throttleman. I want you to think about driving your car with your spouse in the other seat. One of you has the steering wheel and the other one has the gas pedal. What about a partnership there to make that happen so that boat doesn't go over in a turn or in one of the straightaways? It's about race sanctioning organizations working with local race producers. OPA and P1 coming together and partnering with 6 local race producers over the course of this year's racing season in the APBA Offshore Championship Series. It's about Blue Water working within the local community. Local, state, and federal agencies who partner with racing organizations to ensure that permits are issued, permissions are granted as necessary, and public safety is in the forefront of planning. Race teams partner with sponsors. This is not an inexpensive sport. And local race promoters also work very closely with many sponsors. And it's very exciting to Blue Water Offshore Racing Association that part of this press event today is to announce the addition of a new major sponsor and partner to our team. And with that, I'd like to ask Jeff Katofsky from the St. Clair Inn to come forward.
Thanks for coming out here to California. I brought this with me. It's beautiful today out here. In fact, Bohm's going out to California tonight. He's getting ready by not wearing socks. So you're good. Rick and I are really excited about what's coming up. The St. Clair River Classic is one of many events that's thrown here in St. Clair. There are a lot of great events. This one might be the sexiest. And we felt that it was important as we try to become more of your community. Again, we're not from here, we understand it, but we're here a lot, and you've certainly embraced us, and we feel that it's important as we try to become more and more part of this community, as we spend more time here, not only ourselves, but soon with our families quite a bit, that we get involved. And one way to get involved is to support events, and what event we support. We start with the St. Clair River Classic, and so we have decided to become a major sponsor of the event. We're not quite ready to use the hotel in it from a stay standpoint. We're getting there. The weather hurt us the last couple months. We were trying to get ready for it. We may still try to do some things over there, but we're going to miss it by a couple of weeks, I think. But we're really excited about being part of this event and helping out any way that we can to become more and more part of this community. And this isn't just a one-year thing for us. This is something we want to be involved in going forward. We missed the first 24 years, but we missed the first 92 years of the hotel too.